Hello viewers, and welcome to another video with Horror Daily Movies. In this video, the review will be about one of the most critically acclaimed international films of 2019, Bacurau. Before the video starts, do take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to never miss out on a new video. The film stars Bárbara Colen playing the role of Teresa, granddaughter to the matriarch of Bacurau. Thardelly Lima plays Tony Jr., a wealthy politician and current mayor looking to get elected for another term in office. Veteran of over 200 films, Kier plays the role of Michael, an American bounty hunter. Thomas Aquino plays Pacote, Teresa's former love interest, and Silvero Pereira is Lunga, fugitive come defender of the fictional village Bacurau. The film is an action thriller of the Wild West genre. It takes place in a fictional village named Bacurau, located in the municipality of Serra Verde, Brazil. The village, although having facilities like electricity and internet, is still an impoverished area. The town is deprived of more base needs like water, which is blocked to the townsfolk due to dam construction over the river. The film starts with the funeral of the village matriarch. Her granddaughter, Teresa, comes to Bacurau to attend her grandmother's funeral and to provide the villagers with medical supplies. A villager makes a scene at her arrival by disrespecting her deceased grandmother, but the villagers thwart her and rejoice at Teresa's arrival. The townsfolk proceed with the burial of Teresa's grandmother. Soon after, however, a series of strange events starts occurring in the village. The telephone signals go down, the town location disappears from the GPS, and UFO-shaped drones are seen across the town at various places. Surprisingly, an American couple roaming on motorcycles passes from Bacurau. Upon inquiring, they tell the village people that they are just pure tourists who came here from Rio de Janeiro. The mayor of Serra Verde, Tony Jr., visits Bacurau, attempting to secure the votes of the village people. He attempts to bribe them for it by offering them worn-out books for the school and stale food. He also promises the townsfolk that he'll make water freely available to them if they vote for him. Note that the mayor is shown to be part of a scheme of damming up the town's water supply that comes from a nearby river, the rights of which are disputed, and the villagers have to wait for a water truck daily to fulfill their daily needs of water. A water truck is seen coming into the village, penetrated by gunshots, water leaking from it. A stampede of horses comes to town, and the locals send two people to investigate the nearby farm from which the horses probably came from. Two fellas go there only to find the owners of the horses shot dead. They take a motorcycle parked in the farm and make their way to the village. However, they are intercepted by the friendly motorcycle tourist couple from Rio. The couple kills the two men, and it's also implied that the couple has planted devices across the village that are preventing jamming the town's network signals. The couple then travels to an undisclosed location to rendezvous with other foreigners, and the audience gets a first look at the main antagonist of the film, an American man named Michael. The couple is rebuked for killing the two men, as they have deprived the others from scoring points. The plot starts to unfold, and the audience can see that these foreigners are actually bounty hunters who treat the village people as subhumans or animals for game. Who hired these bounty hunters is still a question mark though. As they receive inaudible instructions over their earpieces, they execute the motorbike couple and then start arguing again over who will claim the points for these two kills. The death toll in the village starts rising, and Pacote theorizes that the village is under attack. Distressed over the deaths, he seeks out Lunga, who is on the run from law enforcement agencies. The town has given him refuge, and he also is looked up to as the town's protector and guardian. Pacote convinces Lunga to join the village people and help them counter the unknown threat that is causing terror amongst the village folk. The villagers begin preparing for war by arming themselves with firearms unearthed from a secret stash. To cause more distress among the village people, the hunters kill an innocent boy near the edge of town and cut off electricity. The villagers display pin-drop silence over the disaster. Frustrated, the hunters proceed to open fire at the buildings to lure the people out, but to no avail. Tired, they venture into the village to find out the reason for this ghostly silence. No sooner than they enter the buildings, residents of Bacurau open fire, killing all the hunters who entered the village with the exception of Michael, who is at a distance positioned with his sniper rifle. However, he too is finally captured and brought to the village. Tony Jr. reaches Bacurau in a luxury minibus to pick up the Americans, but is startled to find their severed heads and a crowd of angry townsfolk. The townsfolk bring him face to face with Michael. Tony denies knowing him, but Michael reveals their secret details. The film ends with Tony Jr. being sent to die in the desert, tied to a donkey with all clothing but his underwear removed as he's made to wear a mask, while Michael is buried inside an underground cage. The film was a collaboration between France and Brazil. The film had the honor of competing for the Palme d'Or at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival, and it won the Jury Prize Award. The film was critically acclaimed and praised by even the fiercest movie commentators. It represents an image of the politics of Brazil specifically and the world in general. The horror in the film is from the representation of the real-life corruption of political entities and how they can go out of their way to eliminate opposition and silence them by all means necessary, such as Tony Jr.'s genocide of the Bacurau population. On a side note, it also represents how a small and insignificant community can rise to the challenge and neutralize the invaders and colonizers, provided they stick together and keep themselves ready to combat threats. Did you like the video? Then leave a thumbs up to support the channel, subscribe and click on the bell icon to never miss out on the latest horror film reviews. And to watch more reviews like this, click here. Until next time.